Hey guys, how you going? Welcome to your reading. It's currently raining on and off outside, so you may hear that, okay? It will come and go, I suppose. It's nice to have some rain. That's really awesome. Who's coming out of the hat? That is the question. Additional messages. Okay, so we had two to go. We had Earth, and I put in additional messages as well. I had a feeling it was they're saying trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself. I really had the feeling that additional messages may have been a better option. I was almost not going to pull something out of the hat and just doing additional messages, guys. So apology to Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo for the delay, mate. But if I'm a firm believer in if you need to hear something, you'll hear it regardless, okay? But trust yourself. And then someone just said believe in yourself too. There's good luck here, okay? Luck is working for you, okay? But there's a sacred reverence and a duty, okay? And someone here is upholding something here. It could be upholding the right, okay? And also there's moral ethics as well. Now, lo and behold, good tidings of great joy. So this is positive, heartfelt communication usually, and we've got a yeah. All right, so there's a bit of an off and race, a bit of an off and trot, right? Now, let's see what becomes of what. There is divine intervention here for somebody, but they're showing me a scroll, okay? Contracts, okay? And I just heard a bit of feud as well. Put the past behind you if you can. But if you're currently struggling with this, they're showing, wow, there's a lady here. She's of an Indian sort of appearance, and she's going, pray, okay? Pray, okay, to who you pray. Faith is important, okay? Now they're saying the damage may have already been done, but there's an all chips in thing. There could be a gambling, a risk taking. They're saying there's a fine line between pleasure and pain and knowing when to pull back or knowing when to advance. And I just heard advance, okay? Like a fool, like advance. Okay, so you're going to be feeling this. If you're not sure about what to do within your own current circumstances right now, I feel like for the majority of people, a resounding influence will be met and achieved. Otherwise, it's a wait it out, sit it out. Do your own thing, someone just said. Do your own thing rather instead. Now, there's a researching, a looking into. They're still saying a fine line between pleasure and pain. So don't allow yourself to be either controlled, manipulated, taken for a ride, taken for granted, okay? Oh my goodness, and they just showed me a love heart and a breaking, okay? Like a broken heart type thing. They're saying love and romance there, and there's a best be on your way and a best be on your journey there. So you are moving away from the past, okay? But please be kind to yourself. It is hard dealing with, emotional traumas, stresses, heartbreaks, stuff like that. Do what needs to be done. But I'm saying for someone here, it's just crying it out, mate. So cry it out if you need to. I mean, every tear is healing. And if you look at it like that, it almost becomes a magical process. And I remember way back when I was struggling with grief, personally, and heartbreak and stuff like that. I got to a point where I'd be crying about these things, but I was so happy to be able to release this, emotional wounding and trauma stemming from the past, not necessarily that person that triggered it, but I was so happy to release it that I could cry smiling and being happy about the fact. Okay, so they just showed me the word rejoice, okay, rejoicing, okay. They're going like this, seeing things with fresh eyes, new perspectives, that's what's going on. Do look into things, guys. Study up on this one, especially law courts and fine prints here. Anything to do with paperwork, contracts. There's a third-party policy or insurance, and somebody needs to look at either a clause or they're just showing me like a sentence or two or a paragraph, but it's like 3.1 something, okay. Do look at that. They're saying the devil is in the details, okay, but heaven's watching over you regarding this. Don't put it off. All right, look into it. You may have a feeling about this. There's still they're saying extraterrestrial activities. Okay, so extraterrestrial activity is usually out and about doing some extra traveling around. All right, but they're showing me okay, someone just said blowing things out of proportion as well, but they actually showed me tires and stuff like that. So please do a vehicle check, okay? And for someone here, it's licensing, not just restricted to cars, but it's also like, bobcats, forklifts, stuff like that as well, trucks and things of that nature. There was something else there. Oh my goodness, it's a conflagellance of information. It's good though, it's good. It's just hard to kind of navigate this when there's a whole stack of your messages coming through. Okay, donuts coming through, and boat, okay? Like the donut on the back of the boat. Safety first, life vest, please, life jacket, But otherwise have fun. The word barbecue is coming through also, and may you have fun within this process. Lighten the load, do things easier if you can, but get the appropriate people on board to be able to, help you out, mate. You don't have to do it all yourself. Okay, but we may not want to ask for help and things like that. If you're seeing someone struggle with this sort of thing, it's like an offering of assistance. Okay, they're actually encouraging you to offer assistance if you can, as long as someone's actually saying, putting yourself first. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, because we don't want to be bending over backwards for people, but they're saying assistance. They're actually saying assistance, which is serious, okay? It's pretty full on when they say that, okay? So someone really might be struggling, okay? There's a reach out and a branch out here. Just do what needs to be done. And if you're feeling it, go for it, guys. Try not to let psychic readings or anything else like that deter you from what you're trying to do and what you feel. Because obviously I'm reading for more than one person. Even if I was reading for one person, doesn't matter. There's free will, and you need to be true and authentic to yourselves, okay? There's also free will. I'd like to explain that, guys. So with free will and things like that, they're saying do what needs to be done, but there is there could be a fork in the road, mate, and it legit comes down to you and what it is that you choose, and it can create a different outcome. They're saying regardless, divine outcomes will be met and achieved. Okay, so don't be fearing that you're on the wrong path, guys, because I don't believe that anyone can be on the wrong path or make the wrong decision. It's all a learning process. We got to see this golden opportunity within everything, you know what I mean? That's if you're on this journey. Some people aren't, so that's okay. Right, we might get into cards, but we'll just see. They're showing me row your boat gently down the stream, but they're actually showing me a canoe here, paddling, okay? A paddle. Now, let's have a look at this. They're saying, river, wild river. Please be cautious, guys. They're saying safety first, mishap avoided. Bicycle helmet, important. Correct fitting is important, okay? Because there's a lookout, a watch out, a trip hazard, a fall, okay? And I'm seeing like a rock and something kind of hitting the rock, whether it would be a foot, a tire, even a bloody canoe, mate, hit the rock. So just be cautious and mindful of your surroundings. Something may be brought to light regarding personal finances here for somebody. And some things are better left unsaid, okay? So use your own discernment with what you're willing to, give on an informational level, stuff like that. For somebody here, it's keeping it close to your chest, mate. Don't go telling everybody about it, okay? Because there's good fortune here, and also jealousy, okay? Right, do take this as it comes. What else we got, guys? Is a vehicle check and a vehicle removed, mate? Oh, tow truck. There's a tow away zone, guys. Oh my goodness, I can't even. I'd really love to talk to you all about what the hell's going on in your life, but it's actually coming through as like drama. If it's not one thing, it's another. Keep an eye on the time, but there is divine timing here. Know that everything does happen for a reason, and there's a giddy up, okay? Things can't be pushed aside or brushed under the carpet anymore, guys. So let's kind of get into it, but please don't be hard on yourself, okay? But if you're feeling it, go with your gut, all right? Get something done. There's a compass here and a moral compass, and steer clear. There's this bloody steer clear, mate. So I'll just see. I don't know. They're not actually saying anything regarding that. They're just saying that I don't know, some things are better left unsaid regarding this, okay? They're saying social dilemma, social drama, okay? And there's still that giddy up, okay? So things might be ramping up for us, guys. But just take this as it comes. We're going to do some cards. So this is Spellcasters, okay, guys? We'll see what's going on. Yeah, right. Someone's got a learning opportunity and is learning a lot. Oh, my goodness. And dropping burdens. That's fantastic. All right, let's see what goes on, guys. We've got the Three of Pentacles here, and this is a study up, a learning and upskilling. Things are working out as well, and we're learning a lot. All right, this is usually connected to finances, but not always. Whatever it is, it's usually an investment, even a self-investment, an investment within self, okay? Within the mind as well. Personal healing is taking place here for somebody, but study, whether it's TAFE, college, university, or upskilling within the workplace seems to be within its power. You've got the go-ahead here for someone, and someone just show me like a diploma being given to you. Don't look back in anger, okay? Some things are destined to be, they said, and they're showing me somebody navigating this. They're not sure exactly what to do, where to go, or what the future holds. That's okay. They're saying, lo and behold, good tidings of great joy. My throat chakra is starting to cut off. So self-expression, communication. Wow, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's a little bit of a someone just said learning curve, all right, with expressions. But just see how you go regarding that. For someone here, someone needs to do throat chakra work, okay? So look at cleansing your chakras if you can, guys. All right. They're saying burdens overcome here, and there's a financial reward in store. That's pretty cool. So it looks like things are going to pay off. Believe in yourself and trust in yourself, guys. And someone just said put appropriate steps in place if you need. Okay, we've got justice and moon. They came out together and they fell out weird, guys. So in case you guys don't know, I read cards upright, reverse, and weird like, okay, because I found truth within it. With these two cards here, the Justice and the Moon, we're talking about Libran energy, okay, Cancer and Piscean energy, but the Justice card, someone just said, any way up, mate, any way up. We might not know what is going to become of what or what's going on. They're just saying, hold your horses, mate, hold your horses. Something more might need to be done regarding official details, official documentation or otherwise. There's strong communication here, guys. So keep up the communication if you can. And I just said learning to be true to yourself, okay? They just said justice will be restored. But at this point in time, I'm saying like a one step forward, two steps back, but it's like going this way and then it's going that way, then it's going this way. It kind of feels like a back and forth type deal. So the moon represents something which is could be hidden, a dark nighttime kind of vibe there. Can't see much, can't see clearly. It always talks about dreams, but it's fantasy, illusion, things like that. These are two major arcanas, guys, so this actually means quite a lot. It's quite a heavy, significant energy within somebody's life here, okay? Now, light's going to be shone upon a situation, guys, and it's just a matter of time. They're going like this, okay? So have faith, have trust within this process, and it's kind of just like abiding your time. Whatever it is, if you're biding your time, learning might be learning or researching something might be in your interest, but it's like off topic. Like if it's getting you in the head, go research or do something else, all right? And they're saying personal inner healing as well. That might be in your favor regarding this. Interesting. There's solid foundations which are being put in place, mate, but it feels like there could be some sort of beware of toxic energies and toxicities. This can be anything from what we're feeding ourselves to drinking, intimate sort of things, okay, as well. Try not to, I guess, either blind side track yourself or succumb to anything of an intoxicating nature while biding your time. We've got Eight of Wands here, which talks about, they're saying positive movement forwards, positive movement forward, okay, movements forward, sorry. And this usually talks about something quick, short, or incoming, really fast, okay? But this way, there may be a challenge, a hold up, or a delay, or we might not be knowing how to feel about it. I'm like getting someone really ready and raring to go. It's like, come on, all right, now it'll go. All right, just quit it, all right? I actually feel like it's a bit of a song. I might get a bit told off. It's really cute, okay? But it's like, just quit it. There's more to learn, okay? So have a look into this, guys. If there's delays here, it's here for a reason, okay? There's short trips, travels, journeys, okay? I did just hear interstate, bummer and bad luck, okay? But for someone here, everything's working out okay, all right? But in divine timing. I'm seeing like there's a 3-month policy. That's what's coming through. There might be a 3-month deal going on, but I'm seeing credits, flight, okay, travel plans, stuff like that, putting things on hold for the greater good. It might be for your greater good, it might be for other people's greater good, whatever the hell's going on. Just learning to trust yourself, okay, learning to trust yourself. They're still saying the devil's in the details regarding this, okay. There could be a mishap avoided regarding this, okay. So they're saying personal intuition, learning to trust yourself, and growth, all right. Now, they're saying looks can be deceiving. So we're just going to look into this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards that fell out in a clump together, which are all upside down. Okay, but don't be fearing the worst, guys. They are, okay, it's coming through as taking a turn for the worst. Don't be in fear of that, okay? But obviously if you see a storm approaching, bloody do something about it, you know what I mean? But someone just said, don't be ruled in fear. Try not to be ruled in fear, guys. Okay, we've got Emperor. This is Aries energy. I just heard passionate motivation and karmic issues dissolved. Okay, taking a back seat, a rest. For someone here, it's a hike as well, all right? This usually represents either an Aries who's either, I don't know, it doesn't actually look bad to me. They're saying rest, but they're also saying rest and reconsider here, okay? Usually this is passionate motivation, getting done, like a supervisor that actually jumps into the work, but they're saying passion and motivation, right? This is kind of like a time out, anyway up regarding personal, history, finances, and whatever else is going on. Somebody just said deeming what is necessary to do, okay, and they're saying a financial side, okay, there's token. Sorry, that was really hard to it felt like it was hard to grasp onto that information, okay. You may be feeling this energy too. It's hard to hold on to things, okay, for an extended amount of time or anything. There's something here that's fleeting, okay, as well. So I'm seeing like things really come in quick, okay, and leave really quick. This could be anything from objects to people to thoughts to you name it, all right? They're still saying the devil's in the details, so have a bit of a dive in there if you can. But if you're dealing with other people who are not in their power, look before leaping, okay? We don't want to either aggravate or stir up a situation there, but for someone here, this is actually helping and a helping hand. Now listen to them. Okay, if you're asking someone how they are or what's going on, do listen to what they have to say, okay, and do take that on board. There is a do what's necessary to be done as well, okay, but they're saying in your honor. It's in your honor, okay? We've got the Three of Wands here, which is in the reverse. This is a catalyst in your journey, and I just said giving up the ghost and also not knowing what the future holds, guys. Now, this is a big deal, especially for like psychics, mediums, stuff like that, okay? But the word forlorn is coming through, so you may be struggling within the depression, sadness, stuff like that. But the word here is forlorn, okay? Not being able to see what is ahead of you. And that's okay. That's meant to be there for a reason, okay, guys? This is a trust fall and a leap of faith, someone just said. Doing what needs to be done in the meantime. Okay, there's something there and there's a weighing up, okay? I'm seeing the scales of justice, okay? And basically they're saying let's up the ante. There could be a gambling or a risk-taking here, okay? But there's a lo and behold, good tidings of great joy, which is a positive, heartfelt communication. All right, let's bring ourselves into a state of balance if we can, as much as we can, okay? They're still saying some things are better left unsaid. That includes communication and balance within communications, okay? Because I'm getting a text, and it almost is coming through like it's frustrating energy, okay? It's frustrating energy, okay? So they're saying what would love do as well, what would love do. So do look at that. And someone just said 3 times a charm. Something about 3, the number 3. Could be your lucky number, mate. We got King of Wands here, which is, I just said Gemini, but this is usually an Aries, Leo, Sag male, okay? He doesn't seem to be within his power for some reason. He could be going through emotional challenges or obstacles, personal health issues, and they just said karmic issues dissolved, okay? Know that everything does happen for a reason, but there's a bit of a study up, a bit of a trial and error, okay, regarding personal health, wealth, vitality, things like that, okay? Now, somebody's got the reins within the situation and know that everybody is responsible for themselves, okay? So that's a bit of a thing. That's a learning curve. But someone here has done hard yards here, mate. Done hard yards. They're saying self-love, self-respect, and put those appropriate steps in action, okay? And learning to love yourself again. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. This talks about finances and things like that. If we're not talking about finances, they're actually saying anyway up. But this can also represent a Capricorn, Taurus, a Virgo male, okay, between the age of, 20 and 35 type thing, or someone who's young at heart, okay? They're saying study up, okay? And somebody's clapping, okay, and going, well done, well done. I just heard motor mechanics, and you could be learning that or upskilling in some way. You've put in a good effort, attention to detail here. I'm actually seeing someone, get the spanner out and fasten things, take apart things, take it out, making sure everything's okay, putting it back in. All right, that's gorgeous. You've done well, okay? They're saying a learning curve, a learning disability. Now, quit being hard on yourself, all right? But I feel like someone is actually, could be, okay, for somebody here, you might be better off either, I feel like there's lack of recognition here for somebody, or it's about being in the right place, being with the right crew, the right team. All right, keep looking, okay, if that's you, to do a job, stuff like that, because somebody's undervalued, underappreciated here. Okay, now we're moving on from this, and they're going, something's done and dusted. Okay, your soul family, your soul tribe is out there. Okay, and I'm seeing someone actually move from a bit of a crappy situation here, or an unpleasant workplace, to somewhere where they're actually smiling again, they're actually having fun, they're lightening the load on this one. Okay, that was a 10 of Wands in reverse, dropping burdens, lightening the load, that fell out as well. Okay, savings plans. Look at these things. Put some away for a rainy day if you can, okay, because this is the savings depletion. Keep an eye on finances, okay? And I just heard trouble brewing. All right, so look into this. For someone here, you might need a professional, okay? Get professional help if you so need, a tax accountant, anything to do with banking, even lawyer here for somebody. Please keep these things in mind. And there's something here that's under wraps and in check, okay? Is it worth the worry? Also came through. Okay, so this is like quite interesting for a majority of people. All right, it's like one thing to the next, and I'm almost feeling that like within this energy, because they're showing me like jump, and it's like hard to grab onto, mate. They're saying it's an astrological influence, and they're referencing to Uranus, Pluto. Okay, now I don't know, I haven't checked the planets in a good week, but if you're into astrology, it might be a general air, you might be able to see it, especially if you're into intuitive astrology. All right, but have a good look at that. All right, and someone just said voicing opinions, or voice your opinion on it. Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which usually talks about, I just heard a karmic contract, but usually a contract. Get it in writing, bloody hell. For somebody here, get it in writing, and it's a give and a receive type vibe here, guys. But this usually talks about a financial opportunity. Never been down this road before. There could be a challenge, a hold up, or a delay regarding this, just because it's in the reverse. But someone's got the go ahead here, all right? Just study up with any fine print, please, guys. I don't know why that's so important for everybody, but I mean, I don't know. It might be the time for it. Anyone would think we're in a Mercury retrograde, but I'm not so sure about that. I think it's coming up. But there seems to be like a mishap in communication, but they're saying karmic issues dissolved. Okay, so do look at these things, put appropriate steps in place to avoid if you can, but some things can't be avoided, mate, and that's just the way it is. And for somebody here, it's done. Okay, and moving on, taking great strides towards better things. We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female. Okay, someone who doesn't seem to be in their power, or if that doesn't apply, this is usually a professional person, someone who deals with communication on the daily. But in this circumstance, she's going through troubles, obstacles, and also can be lacking in the communication area, whether she be blunt or over-analysing, I just heard as well. Okay, now let's have a look at this. They're still saying recheck the fine print here for someone. So do look at these things, okay? We've got a financial investment with the Seven of Pentacles. Now, for somebody here, things are looking good. Things are looking up. Put your fears and worries aside. I know all these cards are in the reverse, mate, but they're saying looks can be deceiving. This could be just in your mind, fears and worries, okay? They're saying, are your fears and worries justified? But just take it as it comes. They're showing me like this, like have a good look, a fresh approach, an honest viewing of something here, okay, guys? And they're still saying some things better left unsaid. But usually this talks about an investment, which doesn't seem to be within its power, but they're just saying a challenge, a hold up, or a delay. I am seeing someone here on a separate message, possibly, withdraw money from an overseas account, all right? So if that's... if that is going to work in your favor, I suppose. But do look at the details, do look at the fine print. I'm also hearing a term deposit as well. So just see if that's going to work in your favor. Seek professional help, guys. If you want a professional's opinion on this, go seek professional help, okay? Because I'm saying it could be any way up, mate. But I'm also hearing the damage may have already been done regarding finances, okay? Financial observance is key within this situation. I'm seeing a fluctuating market. They actually just reference to the stock exchange, okay? So let's have a look at this. There's a good trending, and there's also a hashtag. Beware of fads, okay? So things that come and go, mate, that hold no substance, all right? That seems to be, someone just said invaluable, okay? Don't know, but beware of those things which come and go easily, okay? Somebody needs to pull it back in, rein it back in, and not get too overexcited with what's actually going on. They're showing me years of stock market trends right now. They're showing me, like whether it's stock market or other, forms of analysis or statistics or whatever. But they're showing me like back to, the Great Depression, someone's saying, the Great Depression. So they're showing me that, the Great Depression and the fluctuation in the charts. Research, guys. Let's see, let's compare, let's, they're saying a changing times. Never been down this road before, but there's similarities which exist here. It might remind you of something of the past, okay? Look into it because it's going to pay off here for someone. Financially, investments and things of that nature. Try not to jump the gun. Get the information that you need. All right, we're going to do a Center Masters and see what else goes on. Geez, that took ages. That was like 25 minutes, guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Feel free to book a personal reading, guys, if you so need. But just letting you know that I am fairly busy for the next 2 weeks, okay? So there's a little bit of a wait. But you're more than welcome to, or any other reader, hey, go check out someone else's YouTube channel, just saying, oh, like, seriously, yeah, go do that, okay? It might work in your favor, okay? If you're looking for answers, they're saying the answers reside within, okay? The answers are inside of you, regardless of, they're saying emotional, mental trapping, okay? But, it's quite fascinating. There's a lot of people out there that, are wanting to help, willing to help, and, are there to be of service, okay? So just keep that in mind. There's people out, I don't know what, this is really upsetting. I'm starting to get emotional. There's people out there that want to help you. Okay, that want to help you in your circumstance. They're saying debacle, okay? A debacle and an emotional upheaval, mate. But I'm seeing the emotional upheaval, and it's like an emotional tidal wave, coming in, or you could have been going through it, or you could be going through it now. But things are getting washed away, so new foundations can take place, okay? Please try not to be hard on yourself, but go seek professional help if you need it, okay? If you need to go see a doctor, a psychologist, anything. Medication, check, and I just heard complacency. All right, so please, guys, please don't be complacent with any, I'm just hearing like the pill, okay, so contraception and any other forms of medication, guys, please stick to the directions, please stick to doctor's orders, and we've got a duty which needs to be done, okay? I just heard pulling the wool over your eyes, okay, so, oh my goodness, don't be fearing the worst, guys, but it's about you removing it regardless of whether someone put it there or not. Okay, so let's go. Let's do this, okay? Personal power, personal control, all right? You're in control of yourself, okay? And where it is you're steering your trajectory. So just have a little look at that, okay? And see if what you're doing now is supporting you for future, okay? Either way, it's still learning and growing, so be kind to yourself. Self-love and nurture is coming through. We've got purification. Someone's coming out of the shadows, and I just heard out of the woods. Purification in reverse usually means something's done and dusted, something that's been going round and round and round and round, and I just said since time began. So it's going to be a while, guys. Oh my goodness, I just said I still haven't found what I'm looking for. So they're singing you too, all right? Now that could be a thing, but someone's, ending that now, okay? This is a closing of a chapter, a closing of a cycle. I just said lotus position here for somebody that might be able to assist with body energetics and stuff like that. So see what it is that serves your purpose. But somebody is closing a chapter on this, and well done, all right? We've got come out of the closet, all right, which is coming out in any way, standing out, stepping forward, branching out, seek the professional help that you so need, family requirements, friendships, relationships, personal relationships. Oh my goodness, don't take things personally if people walk away or do not either respect your opinion or don't want to listen to it. That's okay, all right? That's okay, but put your fears and worries aside. Some things are better left unsaid, and it's important about what you personally feel, what you personally know, and what's right for you than the outwards display, okay? But somebody's got a go-ahead here to come out, to put their foot down, to say it how it is, okay? Because I feel like they're saying challenging times overcome, and something might need to be said here, okay? Someone's gaining the strength, gaining the experience, and it's just basically standing your ground, guys. So this is equivalent to the raccoon card in the spirit animal deck, okay? So being timid, okay, shy and scared, okay, no more. All right, that's what's going on. Now we've got the power of joy here. All right, and this is upholding what makes you happy. They're saying learning to live again, life, happiness. What's good for you might not be good for somebody else, and vice versa. Okay, they're saying personal boundaries. They're saying friends, family, relationships. Just take it as it comes, guys, seriously. But somebody is very blessed here, and somebody is garnering strength here to be able to achieve. Keep an eye on your energy levels, because I'm seeing a fluctuation and a depletion. Okay, and I just heard just like energy stealer. You're like, you know, when something's like sucking your energy, all right? Keep an eye on that, okay? Now, there's two ways you can go about that. One's personal energy and energetic protection, okay? Not allowing people to steal your energy through emotional hook-ins, okay? So people can steal your energy whether they're aware of it or not through emotional tetherings, okay? So keep eyes on that, and it's about responses, reactions, things like that, okay, which, you know, creates that hook and an energetic drain. But personal boundaries, it's not necessarily the other person's fault. It's just about you. Someone just said completing something, but it's about you putting those firm boundaries in place and either not taking it anymore, or they're saying a different operating system, and that's what it's all about, guys, seriously. They're saying choose love and learning to love, okay, within this process. The word hard ass just came through, and you don't need to be, okay, to put appropriate boundaries in place. But some people do that as a defense mechanism, especially when they've been hurt a lot, okay? So if that happens, I'm seeing people's opinions, responses, reactions, things like that. Try not to take it personally. Everyone's going through their own thing. We've got like a roundabout thing or a roundabout way, okay? Pussyfooting around a situation, mate, and beating around the bush. That's what's actually coming through. But now's the time for self-growth, self-learning, and self-strengthening, okay? There is a tempering here, and it's about your personal inner peace and feeling the strength within. If you don't know how to do that, you can do positive visualizations, things like that. They're saying taken for a ride and been taken for a ride before. That could actually be a thing, okay? But they're saying different perspective, different approach, okay? And someone just said it's not all about you either, okay? So look at other things. Let's dive deep on this for personal healing, guys. Anyway, I love you. I better leave it there. Namaste, say namaste. And thank you so much for your patience. I will try to get more videos up. But I am extremely busy coming up for the next 2 or so weeks, okay, guys? So I do apologize for that, but I'll try my best, all right? So I appreciate your loyalty, your patience, and your support, guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys. See ya.